What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 4th placed video in my end of year giveaway slash competition for World of Tanks console. Now this is the first third replay. The first third replay. That makes sense. Let's stick with that. I really need to do a blooper show, you guys, but this is the first third person replay to feature in the giveaway, and we are featuring SaintSKiTTLESx in the AMX 1390 here on Razanai. Now, believe me when I say this, ladies and gentlemen, I was sent a ridiculous amount of AMX 1390 replays for this giveaway and this competition, and honestly, I felt like this was the best one. And even though we're joining it like slightly in progress, he's already up to 3 hits, well 4 hits of damage now, 5 hits of damage now, 6 hits of damage now, and 7 hits of damage now. We are not going to be disappointed, I promise you that. It was very, very difficult for me to pick this replay from all of the replays that I had in AMX 1390s, but like I said, I just felt like this one stood out the most, and honestly the clutch was real, so you guys are going to enjoy it. Plus I like the fact that he's flying the white flag on his French tank. There's a bit of like banterous, you know, banterous imagery going on right there, but he's already up to 8 hits of damage and 2 kills here. The match is about 5 to 6 minutes in progress. It's just gone 9 minutes and like 15 seconds. He's pushing the enemy T10. Unfortunately, he takes a hit from the T10 and he doesn't manage to shoot the T10 in return, but he's going to swap his attention to the Gorilla 15, who is giving his friendly M48 pattern some trouble. And the AMX 1390 on the enemy team finish is the pattern off. But SKiTTLESx has reloaded by now and is going to finish the Gorilla off, which he does so successfully. The enemy AMX 1390 misses him, and how about that for a clutch shot, ladies and gentlemen? Just stop, aim, shoot before the guy gets under the ridge and finish him off. So in the short amount of time that you've been watching this replay so far, SKiTTLESx is now up to 11 hits of damage with 1 assisted hit, 4 critical hits, and 4 enemy tanks destroyed. Now there's just himself and this T49 remaining on his team, up against 3 enemy heavy tanks and 1 enemy medium tank, who are also platooned together. Where SKiTTLESx is not platooned with his T49, albeit they are sticking together, the enemy team do have an advantage in the fact that they have more alpha damage, more armor, more health, and ultimately deal more damage with their guns as well. So SKiTTLESx and this T49 are at a disadvantage here. But guys, you don't fly the white flag for no reason. It may appear as a secret retreat flag, but nah guys, the white flag means victory, and SKiTTLESx is going to show us why. So there is 1 enemy tank in their base at the moment, and SKiTTLESx and the T49 are pushing aggressively to spot him. I suspect it's one of their enemy heavy tanks, sitting in the cap circle and farming some hero points. I don't feel as if it would be one of the mediums, or their only medium, as there's only 1 medium remaining, but SKiTTLESx is going to position himself on this hill. It is indeed the enemy STI, and he gets 1 shot into the STI before the STI misses him, allowing his T49 to take a shot, but he misses and hits the rock behind. Now SKiTTLESx bounces his 2nd shell, bounces his 3rd, and misses his 4th. So unfortunately, his first wasted opportunity so far in this game. He has 10 regular APCR rounds remaining and 12 enemy, or 12 enemy? Guys, sometimes I don't even know what I'm on about sometimes. 12 premium APCR shells remaining as well. So he has 4 clips of premium to work with and just under 4 clips of regular ammo to work with as well. Now, luckily, the enemy medium tank remaining on their team is a Centurion 1 who gets taken out by the T-49. He didn't have any health remaining anyway, and Skittles is just going to chip away at the AMX-50B. 1, 2 go in, and the third unfortunately bounces. Someone returned a shell at him, but missed, and he doesn't have any shots on the enemy E-75 at this point. But he knows exactly where the enemy STI is. He's still sat in the cap circle, so he is confident moving forward to support his friendly T-49 with taking out the E-75. Now the AMX-50B, he doesn't have a shot on him just yet, and I imagine he would have been reloaded by now. The AMX-1390 has a much better reload since the Tier 10 light tanks have been introduced. Now Skittles does get lit while moving into this location. The enemy STI misses him, and the 50B takes a smack from the T-49. And now the enemy E-75 is going to push through. Who gets a hit on the T-49? But is Skittles going to be able to take out the 50B here without drawing the attention from the STI or the E-75? He's going to make a dash for it. And this is what I like about light tank gameplay. This is why I love watching Turkey Tank play on Twitch. Because some of the moves that you can make in light tank, some of the daring runs that you can do, you can't do in any other tank. And the STI is hopefully going to miss him here. Yes, the enemy STI hits the barrel of the, what would be his friendly AMX-50B, and Skittles doesn't take any damage. Now, he still has 2 minutes of time remaining. And he knows the STI is all alone, and he's willing to sacrifice his friendly T-49 to the enemy E-75. Because ultimately he is going to have to reset the cap to be able to make sure that they win this game. If he focuses the E-75, then he may be reloading when he needs to get a shot into the STI and might lose the game to the cap. But he resets the cap successfully, taking him up to 16 hits of damage, and he's 1 kill shy of a Top Gun at this point as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was 2 versus 3 or 4, and it's now 2 versus 2. But the enemy E-75 is paying no attention to Skittles at this point, solely focused on where the T-49 was. Skittles rushes forward, unfortunately takes a shot from the E-75, but he's got more than good enough mobility, and he's still got clips in the chamber, or rounds in the chamber, I should say, to shoot at the E-75, which he does so successfully and gets out of danger. Now, his friendly T-49 unfortunately misses the E-75, and it's going to be a question as to whether he can run away, which he successfully manages to do so. Now, Skittles has 9 seconds on his reload left, which is probably about 5 seconds now by the time I'm done talking, and the enemy E-75 is pushing both him and the T-49. Now, this is not what you want to do when you're in a heavy tank. You don't want to push either, because then the other one will just poke up on the other side and take you out. You kind of want to hunker down in this position and let them come to you, because that's all you can do. And Skittles luckily tracks the E-75, gets another shot in, gets one more, and he should be able to get another one, which successfully lights the enemy E-75 on fire, securing the Top Gun medal and his 22nd hit of damage. Now, unfortunately, in that battle, his friendly T-49 got taken out. So it is just Skittles versus the enemy STI at this point. A 1v1. But Skittles does have some advantages on his side. He has a better view range, and he has a larger clip. He has 4 shots in comparison to the enemy STI's 1. But the enemy STI will only need to hit Skittles once to finish him off. So Skittles is wisely going to post behind this bush while he has the STI spotted. And he's going to secure the reset by damaging the STI's tracks. He gets another shot in, and then he pulls back. But it looks as if he is now going to reposition. He's going to close the distance to the enemy STI, smartly keeping cover in between himself and the STI while he moves forward. I haven't seen SiNz pop up at any point in this replay, so I don't know whether that's a bug with the replay system in its current format, or whether he just doesn't have it trained. I am none the wiser, but he's going to juke the STI into thinking that he's going to pop up on the right-hand side. But Skittles smartly moves around the left-hand side, and as he crests this ridgeline, we are going to see if is the enemy STI facing his way. No, he's not. So he can just push him, gets one shot in, gets the second shot in, gets the third, and he nearly made an error here by stopping because the enemy STI just missed him with that high explosive round. But he finishes off the STI successfully, securing his 7th kill and 27th hit of damage and the win for his team. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see how he did in the post-game stats. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so taking a look at the post-game stats, we can see that Skittles picked up the High Caliber Medal, a Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, the Devastator Medal, Top Gun Medal, Defender Medal, and the Sniper Medal, as well as picking up 5,853 damage from 29 penetrations, destroying 7 enemy tanks along the way, detecting 2, and only picking up 495 assisted damage. Not what you would expect from a light tank. Definitely did more damage. Well, the AMX 1390 is just ridiculous now, and even if you don't get assisted damage, you can dish out so much damage that it doesn't really matter. But anyway, he picked up minus 26,236 silver, bearing in mind that he did use some premium rounds that game. But he picked up 3,195 XP without the daily doubles. So if we take a look at the team stats, we can see that he topped his team by about 2,400 damage. But considering that he was in a tier 10 matchup and he was in the tier 9 AMX 1390, he had a very respectable game indeed. If we delve deeper into the statistics of the game, we can see that he fired 38 shells in that game. 35 of those shells directly hit the target and 29 penetrated. So he didn't pick up much assisted damage, but what he did that game was more than significant for picking up the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, because he picked up 2,130 base XP. So Skittles, congratulations my dude, you have secured yourself 4th place in this competition, which means that you have won yourself a KV-220, the tier 5 Russian heavy premium tank. So congratulations again my dude, thank you for sending the replay through and I appreciate it. Guys, I hope you did enjoy. Until tomorrow when we get down to the top 3, it's gonna get real interesting. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am to showing you it, but I will catch you then. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wicked evening, day, morning, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. You know how it is, but peace out. Boom, boom, boom.